Hello everybody. I have a little haul today. Of course, I'm like everybody else. I've been shopping a lot at Ollie's. I've got some Dollar Tree stuff. I have a gift bag from a friend that brought me things. So I just wanted to do a little haul. I was in there, okay, and our Ollie's is not getting everything like everybody else does in large batches. It's a little at a time, so you kind of have to stop there fairly often. But being out with my mom and that kind of stuff, and Jeff's dad, I've been getting in there a couple times a week, maybe. Anyways, they had this color pouring set. Keep collecting this stuff, and I haven't done it yet. So I'm going to have to try to really get busy and maybe do something with some of this. But this has got all the paints down here. It's got a canvas, it's got glitter, it's got flakes, it's got tools, it's got stir sticks, a drop cloth, okay. Anyways, I thought for $4.99, the paint alone is probably worth it. So I did get that. And while I don't normally get coloring books, I did get this one. I actually left it a couple of different days and didn't get it because it was $3.99 and, you know, that kind of thing. But every time I went in there, I kept thinking about it. It is covered with mushrooms. And it wasn't so much the larger mushroom pictures that I liked, it's these. I can just see fussy cutting a bunch of these. Now, some of these could be used easily and in a book, but I really liked some of the background papers. I love this bug right here. It kind of looks like a mosquito, but it's still kind of cool. So anyways, I did go ahead and get this coloring book because I could see using the parts and pieces of the pages. Like this page, it's got some really cool mushrooms on it, which could be colored or not colored and then fussy cut out. It does mean a lot of fussy cutting, but that's just the way it works. So I did get that, and I really do like it. It's, let's see, what is it called? Twilight Mushroom. From what company? Just a minute. Chartwell Books. Now this, I got this at Ollie's, but I will check to see if there's an Amazon link. And if there is, I'll put one in the description box. I only found this one. There was just this one book. So, and that's sometimes the way it is with Ollie's. I found some paint, which I do not need, but, you know, paint is paint. And I just basically got the basics. Just a minute, let me snitch it out. We got it all tied up here. I got black, I got white, and I got this. This is a rose gold. It says, what does it say? It says copper rose. It says metallic copper rose, not rose gold. Metallic copper rose. And you guys know how much I like copper, so I thought that would probably be a really good. And it was 99 cents for 4 bottles. So that's, you know, pretty good buy. And then these were 99 cents each. This one is black. This is not white. It is called antique white. And these are both colors I know that you use a lot. So what I really bought was basics. I didn't buy, they had some colors, and they actually had lime green and a fuchsia pink, which those are colors I would use, but I didn't go ahead and buy. So, and I got this set. This was $2.99. It has a set of tweezers, a pokey tool, a ruler, an X-Acto knife blade, a pair of scissors, and a tiny little cutting mat. Deal is, I don't need any of these things, but I've been trying to collect things where I can leave a tote in the RV and not have to empty the stuff off my desk, so that when I go out there, everything's there. if we go on a trip, everything's there. I don't have to grab anything more than pens and my projects. So I'm trying to get it where I can just leave a tub in the rig, and this makes it means there's a whole bunch of stuff on my desk that I'm not going to have to grab. So I got that. These are they're insert cards. Let me pull them out. I've got a couple of boxes of these things. Okay. And I don't really need cards and envelopes, but these were a different size than I usually have. So I did get these. They have these kind of iridescent cards in them that you can die cut. And then these cards are sort of a dull gray color, which I thought would be really cool for grungy kind of thing. But then these look like they're about 3 by 4.5, which is a smaller size than I have. So I did get those. The box was 99 cents, so I thought it was a pretty good deal. Like I said, I didn't get a lot because I have envelopes. And I got this one. Just trying to keep it cleaned up a little bit. Like I said, this one was 99 cents. And then I got this one. And this one was more expensive. It was $2.49, but there's only 15 cards in here, and there's 35 in this one. And I got this one because of the... Okay, let's see how this is... Okay, it's right there. And I got these because it's square. And I don't have square envelopes. So that was another... Come out. Okay. Oh, this one's really sealed up. Okay. Dang. Really didn't want you in it. Okay. And there's 3 different colors of cards in here. The envelopes are all white. But what I really liked was this. There's 3 different colors of really nice glitter paper. And those will be perfect to die cut. Then they had this kind of grayish brown, kind of taupey color. Then white, and then cream. And like I said, they're square with square envelopes. So I did get those. Now, they had lots and lots of both of these things when I was in there. That doesn't mean there were any tomorrow. But things have been, you know, you go in and they don't have much because it's disappearing very quickly. So the thing is that, okay, that's really interesting. Doesn't want to go back in there. I'm not going to fight with it. We'll put it away later. Okay, I think there's some more what do you call it, in the bottom. So, more Ollie stuff in the bottom, but I will find it later. I did get a couple of pieces of fabric. I'm working on that nature journal, and I thought this piece might be cool for it to do some pieces with. And then this looked like it had spiders on it. It's out of the Halloween stuff, so I don't know. We'll have to see if we like it or not, but yeah, it's kind of creepy. It has bats and poison bottles, and the spiders are not so cool, but I like this section with the poison bottles on it. So, and I have been collecting some things like this that I can use in an Edgar Allan Poe journal, which is why I got these These are itty bitty little, basically poison bottles. There's a wool of bat, witch's brew, unfiltered poison, and trimmed spider hair. But they're little tiny bottles that I thought I could tie on for journal charms. I needed a few more of these, and they had a few purple ones, so I got a couple. I think most of you have been paying attention. I've been trying to find some fussy cutting scissors for other places rather than taking my basic scissors. Now, this new kit does have a pair of small scissors in it. We'll see if I like those. These were $1.25. They're a little longer than a lot of people like to use for fussy cutting scissors, but my favorite pair is kind of long too. So see, they're not a whole lot longer than my favorite pair of scissors, and I played with them, did some fussy cutting with them, and they're not bad. Better than the other ones I bought, I think. So I did get those. I found these. I thought they were really cool. There again, we'll have to see if I can use it in my journal or not, but I was going to check to see if there's four leaves or just 2. You know how napkins can sometimes have the front and the back has got something on it, but the inside does not? No, there are 4 leaves on it, so that's cool. That's very cool. So we'll have to do something with that. Then I had been looking for these. They've got some new kits from Dollar Tree for diamond painting, and I'm not going to do a big project, but a little project like this, yeah, I will do that. These are bookmarks, and one of the things, if you watched last Thursday's video that I talked about, I wanted to start doing some product reviews, so I will tell you that one of the first product reviews I'm going to do is this. So you can find out about that. I don't think I can put a link for that because it hasn't happened yet, but I did work through one, and so you'll get to find out how well they work. But they came in 4 different colors. They also had some coasters, which I didn't particularly, they were okay, but I had no use for them that I could think of. They had this. This is really cool. This is an olive green twill tape. And it just, this color was really pretty, and I thought my nature journal might like to have it. So I got that. Okay. Oh, okay. Another thing I got from Dollar Tree. Let's see here. I think there's 2 more things that I got from Dollar Tree. One is this. Now they have 4 different new placemats like this for fall. I didn't get it for a placemat. I got it to coffee dye paper. You know, when you dye paper and you coffee dye paper, if you've got a plastic tablecloth or something like that, the way it dyes is really cool. I really liked this pattern. There's a skull, a spider, and a leaf. The leaf is really cool, but the holes in it were really tiny, so I didn't think they would serve my purpose. So I didn't get it, but I got this one. I really want to start doing some more dyeing, but it has been so hot here, and I just don't have any way to do anything. So that's the problem with that. It's just too hot, and I haven't got time. So I also got this. I realized last fall I had bought some black, which is cool because you can use it in clusters, and you know, under in your tags and all kinds of stuff like that. But I wanted to be able to dye some of it with my eco dyeing and my coffee dyeing and all that stuff, and avocado dyeing. So I had some that kind of matched my papers. And I, by the time I thought about getting some, there wasn't anything but black and gray left. So these were out the other day, and I actually got 2 packages because I know that I want to put it in like rust bath, and I've got onion skins to dye with and things like that I haven't had a chance to use. Okay, let's do the last 3 Ollie things, and then I want to show you the sweet gift my friend brought me. This was a pet. Okay, these have got to go. Let's see if we can get it off. They're sticky, and of course they're big. This was a really nice big fat pad of paper, and it's not something I would normally get, except I have a couple of baby books that I want to make. So this was $1.99. There are 180 sheets. This is just, it says cardstock, printed cardstock, but it is not. This is paperweight. It's heavier than copy paper, but it's paperweight, so it would make good pages. And I thought there were some things in here that would be really good in a baby book. So I mean, look at these cute little dots. That'd be cute in a baby book. So I thought that this would be something I would use. And for $1.99, yeah. So I went ahead and got that. Then there's this one. Did I get this one opened? Yeah. Okay. These were $1.99, and I did buy more than one. This says ready to use mixed media paper. It's a Vicky Bouton. It says premium prime. Okay. 170 pounds. It is heavier than regular cardstock. And I think you guys know that I make my mom a postcard every day when we're on a trip. And heavyweight cardstock is it's a premium thing, and I don't have a lot left. So I got more than one of these, because even if I collage completely over the top of a page, I will this will work really well for my postcards. And for $1.99, for, what did it tell me? 36 sheets. The fact that it has a little bit of color on it is cool. Some of them have some really cool patterns on them. I don't really care about that. What I care more about is the fact that it was such nice weight. So I did get that. If it had been white, I'd have still bought it. So, and for $1.99, I bought more than one. Then I got this. Oh, come here. This one's called Industrial. Let me see here. Okay. There, what does it say? 34 sheets, printed cardstock. It's printed on both sides. And it's got some really cool papers in it. If this is something I don't like, the back side of it, I do. So it was something that I just kind of love that. That's just bolts and whatnot, and it has tools on the back. And you know, getting more masculine papers is sometimes hard to do. I just love that. But then it has some really cool, okay, there's some cool letters in it. But it has some butterflies in it. So it's industrial, but then it had butterflies. So, you know. And the backgrounds are really cool too. So this one. And I like the colors of it. It was another thing that the color of it was kind of was cool. This one has got like embossed pieces on it. And I really liked the sayings in this. Start today, go getter, now or never. I mean, it had some really cool things in it. And then towards the back, okay, it's got this really cool sheet. But it's got these different, okay, it's got a sheet that looks like industrial metal. This is a sheet of denim paper. This one's cork. This one's vellum. This one's vellum. And I'm probably going to wish I got more than that, but these are stickers. So, letter stickers, butterfly stickers, postcards. So they were really cool. And then it had a couple sheets of black. And then it had some, and these are different colors, front and back. Can you see? See here, like that. Okay. I liked some of these colors. These kind of look rusty, is the thing that I thought with it. So I really liked that package. Okay, and now I want to show you the sweet little gift that my friend brought me. She's destashing as much as I'm destashing, and she brought me things, and I just want to show them all to you and say thank you, Helen. I appreciate it. She brought me some really cool stuff, so I'm just going to take it all out of the bag. She knows I collect playing cards and these kind of cards too. Aren't these cool? These are old-fashioned. And of course they have numbers on both sides. But you could put a backing on them and they make perfect journal cards. Or tags or whatever. This is really cool. I've never seen one like this before. This is a composition notebook, but it says it's unruled. There's no rule, there's no lines on the paper, and the pages are numbered. Isn't that cool? I have no idea what I'll use it for, but it's really cool. And then she brought me some of these. These are just 6x9 envelopes, but they're red and yellow. And you know, these are great to make little journal covers. Like the little journal I use on Sundays, this is the exact same size when you fold it in half. So those are cool. And then these are little coin envelopes. And they would make really cool inserts into a journal. So we may have to put a couple of those in our nature journal. These are our playing cards. This one's just a standard deck, but it's got the Coca-Cola lady on it. Isn't she cool? You know, it might be fun to take her out of there and then put something into that hole. Don't know. I'm not sure what the... Okay, this looks like playing cards. Yeah, it's got... But it says they are Declaration of Independence, July 4th, 1776. Okay. These are the founding fathers and information about them. So they're like, what do you call that? Like flashcards, but a deck of cards. That's so cool. Okay, what are these? Okay, Antiques Roadshow. Okay, that's interesting. That's going to be real interesting. Both of these are Antiques Roadshow, so it must have been some kind of game. It must be some kind of game cards. It says Antique Roadshow the game, so this is 20th century. Reproduction. Folk art. These are cool. So Helen, if you're watching this, thank you very much for my little gifty. I really appreciate it. Oh, these are cool. This actually has information about the item on the back. This coin-eating frog was discovered hiding in a dusty crawl space beneath the childhood home of its owner. The cast iron amphibian was actually a mechanical toy bank featured in Cromwell, Connecticut. Manufactured in Cromwell, Connecticut. Estimated value $800 to $1,200. A frog that eats coins. Okay, when filled, this large punch bowl would probably quench the thirst of every appraiser at Antiques Roadshow. Okay, this is a cool chair. Oh, here we go. Mark Twain books. Complete collection of Mark Twain's work is included in this box set by publishers Grosset and Dunlap. Each book features red cloth covers, gold foil embossing during the late 1930s. These are cool. So anyways, thank you, Helen, very much for my little gifty. I will put these in my box with all my other cards and remember to try to use some of them. yeah. That's the problem. Tanya needs to use them, but I love them just no matter what. If I don't use them or if I do use them, I still love them. That's all I have today, which is probably good because it's already pushing a half an hour on this video. So what I'm going to tell you is to go have fun, make some art, and have a great day. Bye-bye.